So welcome to the course, guys. I wanted to start right off the bat with the basics. So we're going to go over what a zoom is and what a prime is. Can you please tell us the difference?
Okay, let's go with the prime. It's easier to start off with. Your prime is a lens that has different elements that are inside of there that has a fixed focal length.
Okay. Now, what is a focal length?
A focal length is a certain millimeters that the field of view that you see is the lens size.
Got it.
So a 25 millimeter or 24 in this case will give you a certain field of view, and if you wanted to measure, there's an app, of course. And there's also data that tell you like so many feet by so many inches is at a distance will be your field of view.
Now, what is the eye's field of view? I heard it's like a 24. Is that correct? Generally?
Don't
know.
I thought more was like a 28.
Okay, around there, but not too far away.
Right.
Okay, so this is locked in, and basically, if this is a 24, it's going to stay at 24 unless you move the camera.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So the zoom.
Well, your zoom is going to be a way to have multiple focal lengths in one type of lens.
Okay.
You know, a prime can be a high-speed prime or a regular speed prime.
Okay.
A high-speed prime will let you shoot in low light situations. Zooms are not necessarily high speed, but they do have some that are. This particular one is a 2.8, and this will cover, in this case, 15 millimeters to 40 millimeters.
Okay.
So this one prime is somewhere in this zoom.
In the focal.
In the focal length, but of course there's wider and tighter of what this is.
So pluses and minuses, pros and cons of shooting with a prime versus.
Normally primes are more sharper because they're
Less glass.
Less glass and less moving parts.
And also faster.
Yes,
Can
yes,
be faster.
generally, and less moving parts. When you have a zoom, you have a whole cluster of elements that are going back and forth, and you know they keep going back and forth. Things wear down, things get a little bit sloppy. Sometimes tracking goes off,
right?
And you know if you don't have the luxury of having an assistant that has multiple lenses that you can keep changing, and you have to be more solo, probably zooms would be the best case if you had the light.
Right, exactly. So you can just run and gun with a zoom much faster than you could.
This 15 to 40, a lot of times we put it on a Steadicam and we leave it on all day.
And
we just say Steadicam moves closer or further away, and they cover the distances that that zoom might not have.
So, and then the other con with zooms I heard in the past and I've had experience with, depending, obviously now they're a little bit more advanced, but you need a lot more light because they are not as fast as.
Well, this is an optimal.
Right.
So this is a 2.8, but some of the other zooms that we have behind us, they're a 3.5, 3.7, they're around a 3.
So you might pick up speed, but you might need more light just to make it work.
Correct.
Good. So on our next lesson, guys, we're going to go over mounts because there are multiple different mounts that go into the camera. So we'll talk to you in the next lesson.